You're listening to The J with your host, Kennedy.
Konbanwa, minasan. Konnichiwa, minasan. Ohayo gozaimasu, minasan. And what's up, everyone? You are listening to the J ENT Radio Podcast, and I'm your host, Kennedy, and it is episode 211, 18 days away from Christmas, and this month is going quickly. For those of you who are planning to go to Japan this month or even the next, it's a perfect time, I can tell you. Despite, how cold it may get, all I could say is that it's a beautiful way to look at the city if you are a metropolitan type of person. And one of the places that you gotta definitely hit is the, Omotesando section of Tokyo, because not only is it the return of the big spectator Christmas lights and so forth, this time they have about beautiful setting filled with 60 LED pillars, and it features different lighting, and you can hear the music of chemistry and all that, all that cool stuff. I just saw photos right now, and I guess you could see more by visiting Akarium.jp. That's AKARIUM. That's the name they're using to call this part of the city, this event. And from what I saw, it looks very cool, and they say it's a very earth-friendly, not much energy consumption and so forth. So it looks pretty awesome. So you can look at this at jentonline.com. That's j-entonline.com. And a lot of things happening in entertainment, and a lot of things happening, in terms of Asian pop culture. So we'll get to that later on. But first, you know what? Let's go ahead and start with how about a J Christmas 444? And for those of you who are new to the podcast, we play a lot of unsigned or signed indie artists, depending on the permission that we get. And we've been playing on the last episode. We played a straight 444 from JapanFiles.com, who were very cool in supplying us the music for that. And this time we're going to go ahead and focus more on the Christmas end of things. And today you'll be hearing music from a wide variety of unsigned indie artists, really cool stuff, Christmas songs that is, and some that are kind of live. So we're gonna have some fun today and play some cool music, and I hope you enjoy it. So kicking off this podcast, we're gonna go ahead and play a song titled Winter Song from a gentleman named Aihara Ryuta. Pretty cool. Check it out. Aihara Ryuta with Winter Song.
この想い伝えたい君に届け Winter Song 恋人 切ない声が響いた。君の誕生日に送ったねラブソング、今も口ずさんでいるかな。不意に光った流れ星の輝き、君の瞳のよう。コートのポケットの中にそっと忍ばせたリング、そのドアの向こう側にはきっと笑顔の君がいるね。やがて夜空が雲に覆われて静かに雪が降り始めた。僕も足早に君の元へ急ぐよ。 I sing a song for you。 この僕のために作ると言ってたマフラーはもうできてるかな。僕は正直口下手だけれども愛する君のために雪が降る中でこの想い伝えたい、君に届け。Winter Song。
少し離れて歩く初めてのイブキラキラ光る星がシャンデリアみたい。違うんです、恥ずかしくて顔も見えないんです。あなたの目に映るのもダメ。大好きなのに勇気を出して優しいのも覗いた私、赤くなってる顔がトナカイみたい。冷たい感触振り出した勇気、見上げた私の頬にキスした。時間で止まれこのポケットで しくて顔も見えないです。あなたの目に映りの乗った大好きだから見つめ合って私だけのもっと深くそしてどんなあの大きな星の星あなたと踊りたいのずっと一緒にいてられるように最初の雪に願いをいつまでもずっと一緒にいられますように
From our JN family to you, we wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
今年最初の雪が降る前に雪より冷たい僕の涙が溢れる。寒くないかと君の手を掴んだ。ありがとうの声、冷えた体に染み渡る。かじかんだ君の指に光る揃いのリングに涙がぽつり。君と僕とは違う何もかもが。雨が嫌いなとこも花の種類も君と僕とは鈍感さゆえに誰かを傷つけ、そしてそのことを忘れ。僕もその一人なんだと君が気づかせてくれた。クリスマスの日に君と僕とは違う何もかもが。目に映る景色も風の匂いも君と僕とは違う何もかもが。見えないものが胸に突き刺さる。七色の光を放つツリー、すべての色を愛せたな。君と僕とは違う何もかもが。雨が嫌いなとこも花の種類も君と僕とは違う何もかもが。見えないものが、胸に突
And ending the first J in 444 was White Devil with Christmas Ring. White Devil, who is influenced by many rock bands such as Glay, can be found by visiting their website. And this one's a little long, but it's www.5f.biglobe.ne.jp/jet-stripper. Before White Devil was the band The Spirituals with their song Ju ni Gatsu. No message. For more information on The Spirituals, visit their website at www.bbweb-arena.com/spirit. For those of you who are pretty much new to the Giant Radio podcast, you'll kind of learn that a lot of the indie bands, especially the ones that are unsigned, tend to have these long, URLs. So, unfortunately, no domain names for many of them. Before The Spirituals was a happy J-pop Christmas song from Hatsuki Ayura with Sweet Snow Song. And for more information on Yura, please visit her website at Hatsuki Yura, HATUKIURA.sakura, SAKURA.NE.JP. And kicking out the Giant Christmas 444 was Aihara Ryuta with Winter Song. For more information on Ryuta, you can visit his website at www.ryuta.aihara.com. So that's our 444. What's next? Is that time for the Voltus 5 Minute? For those of you who are wondering, who are new to the podcast, you're probably wondering, what the hell is the Voltus 5 Minute? Well, as some of you may know, here in the United States, it appears that dub voice actors have become so popular that many conventions are forsaking the Japanese guests. And, back then, when it came to anime cons, the most important part of, one of the most important parts of at Anime Con was to bring the Japanese guests, may they be the voice actors or the character designers or the manga creators, to the Anime Cons. But it seems that a lot of Anime Cons have decided to go through the cost-cutting route of, why not bring in a large number of voice actors to the U.S. to save more money? And you know what? People seem to like that. That is English voice actors. So, people have their likes of what voice actors to bring, and you probably see their names at AnimeCon over and over again. But, for us, we're old school. Well, not entirely old school, but the thing is that we enjoy the voice acting of Voltus 5. And because it's quite unique, and we figured, you know what? Everyone else gets their wish, right, of bringing their voice actors to an Anime Con. So this is our campaign, our JENT campaign, to bring the talent behind the anime Voltus 5, the English dub actors, to an Anime Con. And I hope you support us in this campaign. So let us start the Voltus 5 Minute.
Oh, yes, it is Jules. What is he doing here at Camping Falcon?
I have a feeling it's a trap.
Never mind. I don't care if this is a trap or not. I cannot stand to see his face. I'll kill him now.
Wait, Mark. Steve, don't you feel the same way I do?
But Mark, he's totally powerless now.
Steve, for all we know, your father might be dead because of him. Why, death is not enough punishment for Jules.
Mark, if father is dead, then even if you do kill him, father won't come back to life. It's useless to kill him. Remember, we must serve as models for the Defense Army members.
Please help me. Zardos plans to kill me.
What was that? Did you say that Zardos plans to kill you?
Yes. Please, listen to me.
Those gullible humans. After 5 more minutes, the whole Camp Big Falcon will explode.
And that was our Voltus 5 English Dub Minute! Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on the Oricon charts. And, man, there's been a change of number ones quite a bit this past week. But currently, number one on the album charts, for the Oricon album charts, is Fukuyama Masaharu for Gonen Mono. And the number one CD single of the day goes to KAT-TUN for Bokura no Machi de. I think it was just yesterday that the number one CD single went to exile, and the number one album, was it Hamasaki Yumi? Or was it Exile again? I forgot. But there's been quite a few changes this past week, so a little interesting. Going on to the USA for the Billboard charts. What has been number one? Well, the number one album of the week goes to Jay-Z for Kingdom Come. And the number one CD single of the week goes to Akon featuring Snoop Dogg for I Want to Love You. Going on to the UK, BBC Radio 1. Number one album of the week goes to Westlife for The Love Album. And the number one CD single goes to Patience for Take That. Moving on. Where should we go to? Let's go on to DVDs. Well, the number one DVD on the Oricon, and this is the music DVD charts in Japan, goes to Pop-Up's MOP Live. Yes, MOP's concert. And on the Amazon charts for the US, I guess you could say the number one DVD for the past week pretty much has gone to the Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chess, and that one is pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people have picked that up. Going on to video games. Let's get off. Oh yeah, let's get off. No, let's go to Game Daily Biz, and let's see what the top 10 games are in the US. Starting with number 10, Need for Speed Carbon, Xbox 360. And I think I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's just say everything on this chart is Xbox 360. Number 10, Need for Speed Carbon. Number 9, Viva Pinata. At number 8, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. At number 7, Tony Hawk's Project 8. Number 6, Gears of War. Number 5, Fear First Encounter Assault Recon. Number 4, Superman Returns. At number 3, Call of Duty 3. At number 2, Lost Planet. And number 1, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. And now let us move to Japan, and let's see what the top 10 games are. Top 10 in the charts, and starting off with number 10, New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS. At number 9, June d'Arc for the PSP. At number 8, Dead or Alive Extreme 2, Xbox 360. Number 7, Hoshino Kirby Sanjo Dorochidan for the DS. At number 6, Pocket Monsters Pearl for the DS. At number 5, Pocket Monsters Diamond for the DS. At number 4, Nippon Joshiki Roku Kentai Kao Kanshu Imasara Jin ni wa Kiki Nai Otona no Joshikiryoku Training DS. Can these titles ever be any longer? At number 3, Winning 11-10 J-League European League for the PS2. At number 2, Jump Ultimate Stars. I can't wait to get that one for the DS. And at number 1, Oshare Majo Love and Berry, and that's for the Nintendo DS. That's a dancing sim, I believe. And interesting. But I'm definitely interested in picking up Jump Ultimate Stars. For those of you who played Jump All Stars, where pretty much the premise of the game is similar to, I guess you can say, Smash Brothers. But in this case, you get to play the popular manga characters from Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, the list goes on and on. Prince of Tennis, man, you just name it. anything from Shonen Jump, they're pretty much on there. So even Naruto, Bleach, yep, they're all there. So in this one, it's the same type of game from what I've read. A lot more characters, better graphics, and a different system of assigning points and so forth. So it's a game I definitely want to pick up. I heard that the original game, the first one, All Stars, is being sold at Fry's. So for those of you who have, well, not just Fry's, I heard some Best Buys that carry import games, they also have it for sale. So that's the first game. The second one, you need to pick up from your typical import game shop, maybe Yes Asia, NCSX, or PlayAsia. Check those places out. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and when we come back, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll be back after these messages.
Firehouse Radio. We're not your mother. Hey, this is Jim Getz at Firehouse Radio. If you like excitement, then you have to check out the Firehouse Radio Show. Action, talk, music, and more is what you'll hear on our weekly podcast, found exclusively on Firehouse.fm. Hey, we're firefighters doing radio right. Tell them, Chef.
What's the matter, children? It's Firehouse Radio.
Survive. Why should you listen to VGDJ? Because it kicks ass. That's right, non-stop action, non-stop entertainment from start to finish. And when it's all over, you're gonna be begging for more.
Who's your daddy?
But don't take my word for it. Listen to what these few people had to say. Oh, I need a VGDJ. Very good. Boy, Duval, I love this show. We even went to the streets to ask people. Hey, what do you think of VGDJ?
Sure, man. It's like... So, you're still gonna give me that $5, right?
Even the workplace is no stranger to VGDJ. Between the agonizing screams and people jumping off the roof of my workplace, I actually find this show quite entertaining.
That's it. Johnson, you're fired.
Oh, damn, not again. So remember, boys and girls, tune in to VGDJ every week, or you could die.
What is the Orange Lounge Radio To Go edition? It's all the news that video gamers really want to know about.
Yeah, it's all about the news about games that don't suck.
Well, what's a podcast? It's a recorded show that you can subscribe to, so you always get the news first.
And you don't have to have an iPod to listen to it either. Winamp, Windows Media Player, it's all good.
I'm Rob Roberts, and every week on the Orange Lounge Radio To Go edition, I'll bring you news about what's going on in the gaming world. From next-generation gaming to current classics you know and love, we'll give you the news and talk about the effects the news can have on the scene.
I'm Jamie Summers, and every week on Orange Lounge, I'll be here to give you my honest input on the news. When gaming lawsuits are the issue, or a new law is on the table that could affect the gaming world, we'll be here to help you understand how the result could affect you. Also, tune in for my advice column every week, because gamers, if you stay indoors and play video games all day long, you'll never be able to go out and get laid.
I'm Loki, and every week on Orange Lounge Radio To Go, I'll keep you posted on the latest in gaming gear, from hacks to mods to cracked to emulation. We'll be here to give you an uncensored view of what people on the internet are up to. And tune in to find out what geeks of the world install Linux on next. Join us at www.orangeloungeradio.com for all the information you need to subscribe to our show.
Click on the link that says Orange Lounge Radio To Go on the left side of the page for all the info you need.
And send us an email if you have any comments or suggestions to go@orangeloungeradio.com.
Hi, I'm Olivia. Right now I'm making my original mini album, and it should be coming out sometime during the winter, so if you have the time, check it out. And also for more information, visit my website, www.avexnet.or.jp/Olivia. So I will turn you back to ENT Radio. Bye!
Welcome back to the J. What's up, everyone? Well, the NANA movie, the second film, will be coming out in Japan very soon, and some music featuring Yuna Ito as Rita, and also Nakashima Mika as Nana. They'll be having quite a bit of music coming out, and about this NANA series. I have not read the manga, as mentioned before. I have not seen the anime. And, with all this buzz, I'm kind of interested in finding out more of it. And at the Pacific Media Expo that happened back in October, there was a NANA costume contest, a cosplay contest, which Olivia, who from the Avex label, Cutting Edge record artist, had a chance to participate as a judge. But J-Yent's Winib had a chance to interview some of the cosplayers, including the winner, Stephanie Yanez. So let's go ahead and listen to some of that right now.
I'm Dawn, and I'm from Long Beach, California. Okay, so let me know who you're cosplaying today, and do you make this costume yourself? I'm cosplaying Nana from the series Nana, and this costume is based off a costume she wore in the manga and in the anime. It was during when it was like episode 21 or volume 5 of the manga where they were playing Mahjong, and Hachi first meets Takumi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I made the skirt and the ruffles, but this is this corset I bought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Thanks.
You got the boots too. Nice. Okay. How much do you like Nana? Do you watch like the anime, the manga, the movie, everything? Do you collect stuff?
I'm an oldie, and I've liked Nana since I was in high school, which was a long time ago.
You don't look old. You look young.
And it first started out with the manga. I had an Italian exchange student introduce me to the manga, and all my friends started saying, "Oh my God, you look like her!" And that's when I started reading the manga, and it's kind of crazy how it got really big lately. So.
Yeah. Did you read it like in Japanese or in English, or how was it like that before it became popular? You know.
At first, I had my Italian friend translating it because it was already big in Italy, so they had translations already. And then I found some people doing translations online, but like they keep dropping it or like not really getting into it because I guess it wasn't that popular. So. And then I learned some Japanese, so I started reading it in Japanese. Now it's out in English, so that makes it easier.
So you said you watched the anime. So what do you think about Olivia's Reda character or her portrait of Reda?
I love the songs that she did for the anime, and I think that she does make a really good Reira. Yeah.
Are you going to her show later today?
Maybe. I'm going to try and get for the free seats.
Oh, okay.
I was low on funds, so I didn't buy a ticket. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to meeting her? I heard she's the judge of the...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Great.
That's cool.
Okay, so last question. Blackstone or Trapnut?
Blackstone.
Definitely?
All the way.
Who's your favorite character in Blackstone? Nana?
Besides Nana Osaki, I would have to say, man, it's hard because I love all the boys. And I guess Shin, the most popular one.
Okay.
But
is he the most popular one?
I think so. A lot of fans like him. Him and Nobu. Yasu never gets any love, but I love Yasu.
Yasu is cool, except the hair part. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Stephanie Yanez. I'm from Orange County.
Congratulations, you won the Nana costume contest.
Thank you.
How did it feel to be the winner?
I was really surprised. I didn't think I was going to win. But when she called my name, I was like, yay, I'm Olivia's chosen one.
Good. Can you tell me who you're cosplaying today and how did it pick you to make this costume?
Yes, I'm cosplaying as Layla. And my costume is actually inspired by Olivia's music video called Wish. And the wig is based off of the anime series, and I curled my own wig and put a little flower in there, to top it off. And
it's really nice. How many layers of this lace thing is going on? Very lacy.
Yeah. There might be like 5 layers, I'm guessing. Yeah.
That's very nice. So, how much do you like the Nana series, and who is your favorite character?
I really love the Nana series. I first started getting into it actually with the Nana movie. Then I had to read the manga, and then I saw the anime series coming out. And even though I can relate more with Nana because she's in the more indie rock band, which is I'm in an indie rock band as well called Fly. I really like Layla because I like the way she dresses. It's more my style than the Nana style.
Do you think Layla's band Trapnut is more of a rock band or it's more like a popish kind of band? Because if you listen to the songs in the movies, the songs are kind of popish, whereas the anime version is more rock. What do you think about that?
I agree with you. I think that the movie is really pop, but I like the anime songs way better. I think it's more rock and more
you think it fits
the
more
character,
to
to her.
That's good. So, what do you think about Olivia's Leda, like her voice, how she portrays the character Leda?
Yeah, I thought it was perfect when I heard that she was going to be singing for Layla. I was like, wow, her voice fits so well because I listened to all of her music from color your spoon to spider spoons, and I just thought her voice really fit in well with Lena.
Okay, one last question. Blackstones or trapnuts?
Trapnut. I have to say trapnut. Even though I'm more of a Blackstone girl, because I'm more in the indie rock scene and stuff, but I like trapnut, so I want to be trapnut in the future.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Now, here's the news.
Okay, let's go ahead and start off with JN News. Starting off earlier in the week, the Nintendo Wii debuted in Japan, and about 372,000 units were sold in the first 2 days. The Wii actually was sold after the U.S. release, and so far, well, I guess we'll see how things do well in the charts. So far, what I've seen on the PS3, though, the PS3, only one game I saw on the daily charts. I think right now in Japan, the DS is still the major dominant console, and we'll see if the Nintendo Wii, how that challenges its little counterpart, but on the charts. But that's pretty much the big news of the tech side. The other thing that happened was a Japanese group asked YouTube for a system to prevent upload of copyright works. They sent a letter to YouTube, and YouTube has about December 15th, let's see here, several more days to respond, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. But the Japan Society for Rights of Authors, Composers, and Publishers sent a letter making the request addressed to YouTube co-founders Chad Hurley and Steve Chen by express mail, an email on behalf of 23 Japanese TV stations and entertainment companies, according to Takashi Fuji, a spokesman for the Jazz Rack Group. Most videos posted on YouTube are homemade, but the site also features copyrighted material posted by individual users. YouTube's policy has been to remove clips that infringe copyright after it receives complaints, but questions have continued to linger about the site's vulnerability to legal claims for distributing content owned by other media. Many of you know that YouTube was acquired by Google for $1.65 billion, and they deleted nearly 30,000 files after the Japanese group complained of copyright infringement. Jazzrack said in a letter dated Monday, seen by the Associated Press, that the problem has persisted and that the current system is not functioning well due to the continued large volume of illegal uploads. Now, what can I say about that? A lot of people watch their anime, believe it or not, on YouTube. It's interesting because, usually in the past you heard people downloading from BitTorrent and so forth, but more and more people that I talk to, and they see a lot of their shows, the music videos, and so forth through YouTube, and the things come up so quickly, and I don't know if they can't even stop that. It's a very difficult thing. But anyway, YouTube has been negotiating with leading copyright holders and reached agreement with several, letting the website post copyright music videos and other content in exchange for sharing and revenue. The company agreed to deploy an audio signature technology that can spot a low quality copy of a licensed clip. YouTube will have a substitute and approved version or remove the material automatically. YouTube has licensing deals with CBS, 3 major recording companies, Warner, Vivendi, Universal Group, and Sony BMG Music Entertainment, which is a joint venture between Sony Corp and Bertelsmann AG. So this is according to the AP. Moving on to JN News, and pretty much, I guess you could say, the big thing that's been happening in Japan is the return of Ishihara Mariko. And for those of you who are not familiar with her, she was pretty much a very popular talent back in the 80s. And she left Japan pretty much to get away from Japanese paparazzi and just leave Japan. I guess she got sick and tired of it and lived in the U.S. for the last 15 years. And now she has made her return. But in making her return, she pretty much... she released a book, and the book is titled Random Rumors. That's an English translation of it, Fuzuroi no Himitsu. And pretty much she reveals a lot of secrets that happened during the Japanese entertainment industry in the 1980s. And she talked about how it was a very oppressive time for women. but she also goes into, I guess, relationships with men, and this includes Koji Tamaki. Koji Tamaki is the lead singer for Anzen Chitai. And Anzen Chitai, many of you probably may have heard their song on the anime Maison Ikoku. I think the song is called Suki-san. You guys should remember that if you did watch the anime. Anyway, the popular song, and Koji Tamaki is a very popular figure. And they talk about how, how they fell in love. They're very much in love. She talks about how they actually, were getting tired of the paparazzi following them, and there was one time that they were going to kill themselves to jump out of a hotel together. But I guess the window opening was small, and they couldn't get in. So that prevented them from jumping out. And there was also allegations that Koji Tamaki beat her and broke her pelvis or broke a bone or something in her body, and really damning allegations against Koji Tamaki. And there were other things as well, but she held a press conference. Well, she had a press conference with the foreign press, and pretty much she talked about coming back to Japan and how things have changed a lot. And she wanted to see for herself how much Japan has changed. And she said that women have more of a voice these days. And I think it's very interesting. The interesting thing is when she talked to the press, she spoke English. She didn't speak Japanese. So anyway, that's the big news of this week, is the return of Ishihara Mariko. It's actually very big in Japan right now because I guess this book is really big. So a lot of I'm not sure of the scandal, but she does talk about a lot of things, a lot of secrets from the entertainment industry back in the 1980s. So in other news, Nishida Hikaru also returned to Japan, the singer, and I guess she did some acting stuff before. She's been away from the entertainment world for a while. She's been living in California with her family, and she started her own family and gave birth to a baby boy. Well, she came back to Japan and, pretty much is getting back into the acting gig again, or singing gig, hopefully. The entertainment industry, no. But she has been writing about her stay in California and her pregnancy and then her childbirth through various essays. And these essays are now being collected in the book titled California no Sora Kara. And pretty much, she presented the book to Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and she talks about, her child, and, she actually talks about, how she believes with her children, her child, one child she has actually, that 100% breast milk is what she feeds the baby. And pretty much that was the big headline for Nishida Hikaru. Nishida Hikaru returns to Japan and 100% breast milk. Okay. This definitely catches your attention when you see the news, right? Anyway, Hero, the drama starring Kimura Takiya and Matsu Takako. For those of you who've been a big fan of Long Vacation and Love Generation, well, the drama of Hero is now going to be made to a film and will come out late September, actually around September time, 2007. And Hero is actually a very cool drama. It pretty much revolves around a lawyer named Kohei Kuryu, who is played by Takuya Kimura, which is a former juvenile delinquent that drops out of a junior high school and goes on to earn a high school equivalency diploma. After passing the law board exams, Kuryu becomes a prosecutor. And he's not your typical prosecutor. You can tell by the clothes he wears. He wears jeans and, typical, basic clothes. But the thing is about Kuryu, he possesses quick instincts and the kind of cleverness that only someone raised on the streets could have. And pretty much, of course, a lot of his peers do not like the fact that, this guy didn't go through finish high school and college, and question his techniques. But he gets the job done, and pretty much this is a very cool. We'll see how the transition is to movie. So we'll see about that. Also releases the Kohaku Otagasen lineup, and you can see more of that by visiting j-entonline.com. Moving on to, China. As many of you know, we saw Initial D, the movie, which starred, Taiwan pop king Jay-Chou. Well, there's going to be a movie of Slam Dunk, the popular Japanese anime and manga about basketball stars. Well, the stars of this one will be Jay-Chou and also Baby Vox's Yoon Hai. I think I'm hoping you pronounce that right. Many of you know her as the younger member of Baby Vox, and I think it's going to be really cool to see these two in the movie. So the film will be produced in Taiwan with a budget of around $10 million, according to CRI. And rounding out the news, our good friend Kathleen, or WM Penn of Daily Yomiuri, has released her Telly Awards for December. And this is the 18th Annual Televiews Awards for TV Excellence. And let's go ahead and read the article that she wrote here. Welcome to the 2006 Tellys, the 18th Annual Televiews Awards for TV Excellence, my purely personal picks of the year's best. Sports monopolized the spotlight in the Catchy Phrases competition this year. From Shizuka Arakawa's Ina Bauer to high school baseball's Handkerchief Oji, and the Hokkaido's Nippon Ham Fighters, Shinjiranai and Shinjo Gekijo. It was sports that kept the nation turning on their TVs in 2006. Quality dramas were in short supply until the fourth quarter. Remember Rondo, Choi Ji-woo's unfortunate Japanese TV experience that started in January? Or this spring's Galshir, an ode to cowboys, Japanese dressed up like Indians, and Shibuya's girl dance circles. And these were the memorable missteps. The Year of the Dog produced a very long list of completely forgettable flops, too. The year doesn't deserve much fanfare, so without further ado, let's start ripping those envelopes open. The Telly for Best Actor in a continuing series goes to Tsuyoshi Kusanagi for his utterly convincing portrayal of an autistic man in Boku no Aruku Michi, which ends on December 19th. The Telly for Best Actress in a continuing series goes to Shinohara Ryoko, who plays the tough lady detective in Unfair, which also wins a Telly for Best Mystery Series. The award for this year's Best Romance goes to the Japan Series champion Nippon Ham Fighters and their Hokkaido fans. It has to be a love when almost 150,000 fans turn out in 5 degrees Celsius temperatures for a 4-vehicle victory parade being aired live on 5 of the 6 Hokkaido TV channels. The team also proved TV can prevent traffic fatalities. The northern media report there were 30% fewer fatalities on days fighter games were televised, and no traffic fatalities at all during the televised playoffs in Japan series. Just think, if the networks consistently presented more watchable fare, traffic fatalities could be cut dramatically nationwide. The Telly for National TV Idol was no contest at all. Olympic gold medalist Shizuka Arakawa was skated away with their prize. For Televiews, 2006 was a year when it seemed someone was actually listening to my suggestions. Late 2006 brought more heartwarming dramas, and while the NHK was not interested in my idea of ending the year with Arakawa, the Fuji Network was. Arakawa will headline a December 31st figure skating exhibition on Fuji, at least an alternative to the Songfest, Fight Fest, and Beat Takeshi on New Year's Eve. I can hardly wait. Even the Guinness World Record folks seem to be paying attention. They finally acknowledged Montemino, but they had to create an entirely new category, the world's busiest TV show host, to do him justice. Mina also earns a top talking head telly for 21 hours, 42 minutes of non-stop chatter each week for 2006. Best script writing honors go to Yumiko Inoue for this quarter's sensitive 14 Sai no Haha, which ends December 20th. And takes several tellies with it. Best child actress honors definitely belong to Mirai Shida, who stars as Miki, the pregnant teen, its difficult role in which she manages to both naive and wise beyond her years at once. Misako Tanaka, who plays her mother, earns the tellies for Best Supporting Actress. Best Supporting Actor's honors go to Ken Utsui, the last-minute replacement for the late Takuya Fujioka, who moves smoothly and flawlessly into the role of dear old dad on Wataru Seken wa Oni Bakari. Best documentary honors goes to NHK for Nijuichi Sai, Kazoku Soshite Watashi, the latest installment in the project that has chronicled society and several Japanese since they were 7 years old. The best cooking show telly goes to Smop vs. Smop. Best daytime series, Ii Ona, airing on TBS until December 15th. Best Newcomer honors to Aoi Miyazaki of NHK's Junjo Kirari. No winner this year in the animation or Best News Program categories, but the tally for Most Appropriate and Appealing News Show title goes to NTV's News Zero. No winner in Best Comedy Variety Show category this year either. Too many of them look more like bullying training schools than family entertainment. But Shoten, Sundays 5:30 p.m. on NTV, gets a special Perseverance Award for 40 years of making the populace laugh. And that is it for 2006, a year when both TV sets and content grew thinner. And another good article from WM Penn, and look forward to her season, or actually year-ending poem that she tends to write. So that'll be coming up soon. Anyway, I always look forward to her Telly Awards every year. So awesome, really awesome. Well, before we end the show, we will be playing a Christmas song from Hiro Hiro, and I think most of you who dig Christmas music will enjoy it. But before we end the episode, I just want to send my condolences to the Kim family. For those of you who have been following the news, and it has hit pretty much worldwide, the news about James Kim. James was a senior editor at CNET, and he was also you could see him on various video casts, and was also on Tech TV, and a lot of people in the tech community, and especially here in California, knew James Kim, and very good guy, and pretty much what happened is, they were coming back from Thanksgiving weekend, and were headed to the Gold Coast, but they somehow ended up taking the wrong path that led them to an area that was supposed to be closed off. I guess a vandal opened the gate. It's a gate that is usually used for. A lot of people, I guess, they do deer hunting around that area, but what happens is they took that path, and it was so the weather conditions were pretty bad, and pretty much they were stranded in their car for a week. And James decided to go out and seek for help, and a search helicopter found his wife and his 2 children, and they were doing well. But James, they found him a day later, and he died about, I think a mile or, it's actually, no, they said, I read news reports about 10 miles or so, and they found him. He died of hypothermia. And right now, I kind of, if you can, listen to Leah Laporte's podcast Twit This Week in Tech. They'll be doing a special episode. Listen to Dig Nation, and also check out CNET. They do have videos of the best of Jim, and just pretty much their condolences for the family as well. But in my mind, James Kim died a hero, trying to rescue his family, and our hearts and prayers for the family. So, anyway, moving on to end this show. Here is Hiro Hiro with his Christmas song Sori Subiri. Thank you for listening to the JENT Radio Podcast. You can visit us online at www.j-entonline.com, and you can email us at nt2099@gmail.com. See you next time. Here is Merry Christmas for You by the Web Band.
悩みはつきもの、不安もつきもの、心に漂うひとひらの言葉、誰にも言えずに一息飲み込んで大丈夫と自分さえ哀れむほどに微笑んでいたね。街角のジングルベルジングルベル、そんなあなたのためにとこしえに幸せあれ、夢で微笑んだサンタクロース、星降る夜に魔法使いだって夜空に祈って歌うメリークリスマスフォーユー、健やかになれるようにメリークリスマスフォーユー。夢はつきもの、恋もつきもの、自分も忘れて憧れる心、一人では生きてゆけない、うまく言えずに一人泣いて過ぎゆく日々、いつしかかたくなになっていたね。街角のジングルベルジングルベル、そんなあなたのためにとこしえに幸せあれ、夢で叶えるサンタクロー星降る夜に天使たちも歌う、夜空に優しく歌うメリークリスマスフォーユー、愛が叶うようにメリークリスマスフォーユー、夜空に祈って歌うメリークリスマスフォーユー、愛が叶うように子供たちも歌う、大人たちも歌う、恋人たちも歌う。